The Long Ranger taking a look at the next 4 or 5 days across the country. And let's face it, the big story has been the heat and humidity across the eastern prairies. That's created this risk for some severe weather. You get a cold front passing through, you get heat and humidity. Those two air masses clash and you get thunderstorm potential. And all that thunderstorm activity we saw across the eastern prairies for Sunday moves into northern Ontario. I would not rule out a thunder shower still for Winnipeg Sunday morning, but the bulk of the active weather through the day Sunday will be in northern Ontario. Showers return to the coast of BC. We could see a few drizzly showers across Newfoundland for Sunday, but your bigger story, your temperatures. St. John's Sunday and Monday won't get much warmer than 5 or 6 degrees, and all of Atlantic Canada, including the Maritimes, remain below seasonal for the entire week ahead. So it's a little bit of a depressing Long Ranger if you've missed the heat and humidity. Showers across Atlantic Canada for Monday. We have showers again across the prairies with maybe a thunderstorm or two embedded in there. That same system could bring a shower or thunder shower to extreme southwestern Ontario for Tuesday in around Windsor, and then by Wednesday those showers get, I want to say, as far east as Toronto, but it looks like Toronto could stay dry. Most of that active weather, and really it will be just showers, will stay in the southwest. Now, I mentioned the big story, Winnipeg. On Saturday morning, the big farmers market opened for the season. People were out in t-shirts and shorts, and it was already 30 degrees, and the goats were loving it. Now that heat for Sunday moves into northern Ontario. The cold front moves into northern Ontario as well, and so that's where we have the recipe to see some thunderstorms popping up, with hail and damaging winds being the biggest threat. Winnipeg will go from temperatures in the 30s on Saturday to the low 20s for most of the rest of the week ahead, so at least it's a little bit more comfortable for you. In Calgary as well, you had such a mild week last week, and then your temperatures are cooler to just below your seasonal average. In Vancouver, rain showers for a couple of days. You're likely going to see some sunshine for Tuesday and Wednesday. And can we take you to Waterloo next and just show you how calm it's been in southern Ontario? But notice people are still wearing their jackets. Well, don't worry, because temperatures are warming up right across southern Ontario. And for Sunday, we're looking at 25 degrees in Toronto, could feel closer to 30 as we head through the next couple of days. Do not go anywhere. Our storm hunters are continuing their journeys in the south. They're currently in Texas. It's going to be a very busy and active day across Canada today. Parts of the prairies, even eastern Ontario, expected to see some severe thunderstorms popping up. We'll talk about that in the next few minutes, but first, we focus. It was hot, hot, hot across parts of Manitoba on Saturday, and that meant the thunderstorms could get pretty big. We'll take a look at active weather coming up throughout the show. But first, trending on Twitter, #weather jokes. We're asking you for your favorite weather jokes. Mikey said, all people do in my workplace is talk about the weather. The sooner I leave the meteorological office, the better. And that took me a few times to get that one. Slow pitch fanatic. Question, how do lightning bolts flirt? Answer, they electrocute each other. Brandon said, I know. What is a king's favorite type of precipitation? The answer is hail. And finally, our famous Arda Ocal. So, Chris St. Clair walks into a bar. Ouch. #weather jokes on Twitter.